Welcome back to Zoom Chic. I'm Julie, and today we're continuing the Camera Ready Colors series, where I show you how to separate yourself from the Zoom zombies and wear colors that pop on screen and show you how to wear them on camera with confidence. Now, today we're talking about a color that you may not have a lot of in your current wardrobe, and that is yellow. I hear you. You're probably thinking, yellow isn't exactly a boardroom color, and won't it wash me out, make me look sallow, highlight all my imperfections? I had the same questions. Look, yellow has a reputation problem. Usually I hear women say they can't wear yellow because they tried one shade and it didn't work. Well, here's the good news. There's a shade of yellow for almost everyone, from cool lemon tones to warm mustard yellows. It's not whether yellow works for you, it's finding your shade of yellow. Hey, if you're new here, this channel is all about helping professional women look confident, polished, and camera ready on virtual meetings and videos. If that speaks to you, be sure to hit subscribe so you never miss a video tip. So here's the thing. Yellow doesn't wash you out. The wrong shade of yellow will wash you out. When I was in Italy this spring, yellow was literally everywhere. From these oversized lemons at the markets to bright ceramics in the shop windows and these gorgeous spring fashions. And here's what I noticed. It was impossible not to be energized and happy when you're surrounded by all this color. That's exactly the effect you want on camera. The right yellow brightens your skin, it energizes your presence, and it makes you look more engaged, not washed out, not sallow, just vibrant and alive. So I'm going to show you 6 different shades of yellow in 6 different styles, from bold statement pieces to more subtle pops of color. And then at the end, I'll show you exactly what shade works with your particular skin tone. So let's dive in and find your yellow. So let's start with the shade of yellow that most of us think of when we hear the word yellow, and that is this bright lemon yellow, as seen in this stretchy cotton denim jacket. And this is the yellow you see all over Italy, and it's a color that's really associated with happiness and vitality, and it just absolutely pops on screen. It is unapologetically yellow. Now, word of caution, this high energy color tends to look best on darker tan or high contrast skin tones. However, you can absolutely wear it if you have fairer skin. If you think about pairing it with something that's a little warmer right around your neck, like a necklace or a shell underneath the jacket, that tends to warm up your face and makes it easier to wear. Well, this chic short sleeve wool jacket in sunflower bright yellow is no shrinking violet either. This is a shade that commands the screen. It says, "I'm here and the meeting can begin." So you may have noticed that this one has a little more gold in it, which makes it a little warmer and more forgiving on lighter complexions. What I love about this jacket is that it reads as both fun and polished, but it's not your traditional black or navy blazer that we tend to see so much of on Zoom. And they are much harder colors to wear than a golden yellow. Now, if you find that this color seems to drain your face a little bit, you can try and soften that or warm that up with a scarf like this one in beautiful tones from the Amalfi Coast. And it gives it kind of a Parisian look, I think. Now, this yellow is a little warmer still because it has a little more brown or perhaps red in it. It's a shade that's typically called mustard or goldenrod yellow. And it can be much easier to wear if you have fairer skin because it's a little richer and darker than some of those more vibrant yellows. Now, this is another Amazon find, and I'm crazy about it. I love this eyelet treatment, the embroidery. It really reads well on camera and adds a little dimension and texture, which is so hard to get on screen. And again, it's a richer color, so it tends to hold up really well under harsh lighting. So this is a paler shade of yellow, and it's a linen shirt button down that I got on Amazon. And I like it because we don't see a lot of different colored button down shirts. Mostly they're white and white tends to be really a harsh color on camera. Talk about draining from your face. So the yellow is a little better at that. However, this is a pale shade, which does also tend to be better if you have a warmer skin tone. And again, this is where a good bold necklace in an earthy shade around your neck can really help break up some of that pale yellow so it's not dominating the screen and stealing all the light. Remember when the whole internet went crazy with the whole, do you see a blue dress or a gold dress? Well, this is the, is it yellow or is it green equivalent? Most experts call this color a shade of chartreuse. And it's what happens when you add a little green to a yellow. You know, this is really an interesting, sophisticated color. It actually has its roots in the Art Deco period, and it made a big comeback in modern times because of all things technology brands and fashion brands that like to use it in their logos. Now, I'm not going to lie, chartreuse can be a little tricky to wear, especially if you have any olive in your skin tone. It can intensify that green and give you that sallow look that you're probably trying to avoid. Now, if you have darker skin or you're tan, it can really make your skin look beautiful in contrast. Another thing to keep in mind, silky shirts in bright colors like this can create a little distraction on camera if they catch the light a certain way. So you want to test that out at home with your camera, your lighting, to make sure that it's not a big distraction for your audience. I tend to suggest matte colors for just that reason. You get a little more consistent reads from screen to screen. This last shade, called butter yellow, has been referred to as the color of the season by many fashion writers. It is sort of that sweet spot in between the vibrant yellows and the real pale yellows. It's softer, it's warmer, it's more forgiving, and therefore it works on a lot more skin tones than some of the other yellows. So I got this soft yellow structured T-neck from Lafayette a few years ago, and I just love it. It's one of my go-to looks for video because A, it's super comfortable, and B, it looks great. Unlike most tees that are crew necks or V-necks and tend to look like a Gap t-shirt no matter how much you spend on it, this has more of a design element. It's an interesting focal point and just looks a little more professional than your average tee. So butter yellow is really a shade that proves that yellow doesn't have to be loud. It can softly speak and still make a big impact. So we've seen 6 different styles and shades of yellow, but you may be thinking, gosh, I don't know if I'm ready to go full yellow at this point. So I have some other options for you. So start with a pop of yellow instead, like a bright scarf that contrasts with your shirt and actually makes the color of your shirt pop even more. Or add a chunky yellow statement necklace over a darker or more monotone shirt. You get all the energy and warmth of yellow without wearing it head to toe. So here's my challenge to you. Don't paint yourself in a corner with color. Join me to explore the full color wheel of possibilities so that you can discover new colors and shades that really make you pop on camera and make your virtual presence shine. Now, before you go, I'm going to give you some quick tips for finding the right yellow for you. But first, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode in the camera-friendly color series. And by the way, put in the comments what color you'd like me to explore next. Here are your tips for finding just the right shade of yellow for you. If you have light or fair skin, mustard and darker yellows are probably going to be your best bet, while pale yellows might wash you out. If you have olive or pink tone skin, avoid acid yellows and chartreuse. Stick with warm, golden, buttery, or muted tones. If you have dark or tan skin, congratulations! Most shades of yellow are going to look vibrant and gorgeous on you. For everyone, butter yellow adds warmth and a natural youthful glow. It's especially flattering for women over 50. So thanks for watching. I'm Julie, and I will see you on the next video.